Hey, it's Tim. And today, as you guessed, is hike day. Today, we're hiking. Today though, our scenery is a bit different. We're in the desert, it's winter time. So last time we were in the mountains, in the bushes. Today, we are in the desert bushes. It's gonna look a little different. We are headed out to, you know when I say we, I mean me and Grover. Grover's along with me, riding shotgun in the back right here. But today, we are headed out to a place called the Goat Canyon Trestle. And I've been there before, but what it is it's the hugest, I think, the hugest and the oldest wooden trestle bridge in like the world. No, I don't know if it's that big, but it's big. It's big. And it does have some kind of, I think it's Southern California. Maybe I'll find it out. I'll put it right here on the screen. But anyhow, I parked. This is kind of creepy. So I came down to the desert, take some dirt roads, way back into the hills, and I thought, I'm gonna get lost. I'm gonna get stuck in the sand. There's nobody out here. But lo and behold, I got to the trailhead and there's quite a few vehicles here. There's some people camping. And what it is we go down the grade. From San Diego, you head east on the Interstate 8. You go down the grade past the Desert View Tower, which we've been there before too. There's a video about that in my channel somewheres. And you come down to the bottom of the desert floor and hang a left. And then hang another left, and you go right up to the base of the mountains. And I drove this dirt road all the way back up to the base of these mountains. I parked at the trailhead, which is actually kind of a trailhead. There's a sign there and everything. I figured I'd be parking in the bushes. The bushes. Parking in the bushes. But anyway, what happens here is we're gonna go up this canyon behind me. You just kind of started walking through the sand wash, and you start out, park on this little ledge and start walking up the sand wash. We're headed west. We're gonna go up through the mountains and come up over above and on top of the trestle bridge and come down. There's some ropes to climb and some boulder scrambling. It's going to be an awesome adventure. And I am glad to see that there's a few other people that took off just before me, a few minutes before me, so I'm not all alone. But you know, last weekend we were hiking in the rain. This is dry and arid. I've got plenty of water. There's lots of different bushes that are dry and different looking than we have in the mountains. So it's really cool. So let's go see and let's go find out what this adventure holds for us today. You ready? You ready? Let's go. You coming? Come on. Woo! I've been hiking for like not even 10 minutes, and already had to go up and do some pooping in the wilderness. It's the best. All right, let's go. You coming? Come on. All right, so I've only been hiking for about 15 minutes and I already got myself lost. We are headed to, according to my map and what I've read, we're headed up to some a palm grove called the Matero Palms, which is right up yonder somewhere, up that yonder hill slope that we gotta scale. So we're gonna go up and down some rocks. Oh, good jump. I made it. Look at this boulder. That's a nice boulder. Uh-oh, kind of a dead end here. Let's go this way. Okay, I'm gonna have to hang up now because I don't know where I am and figure out where to go. I think we're going up there. I'm gonna hang up. All right, yeah, so I had to climb up that rock face. That's why I'm breathing like I just ran a marathon and I'm getting hot. But I'm on top of this rocky precipice rock face, and it's awarded me with a beautiful view. Let's take a look. I came from down yonder ravine, but it's pretty nice already. Climbing up out of the desert. Right behind me, as I rotate 180 degrees, I can see some palm trees. So we're already into the palm grove, which looks like it's gonna get a little thicker and thicker as we move along. Let's go. Come on. Are you coming? All right, let's go. And now we are in the thick of the Matero palms. This is what the palm trees look like when the gardener doesn't come and trim all the palm fronds. These are palm fronds. They just fold over and die, and they just hang out there. Yeah, I'm a little bit turned around and lost. I think we're going this way. There really is no trail, like I said. You just have to figure out that you're going up the canyon. That's up. And I think we're going that way. All right, but it is pretty. In fact, as I was climbing up over there, I was getting really hot because it was in the sun. Now down at the bottom, the wind was blowing really hard. So I'm covered up. I got long sleeves. I got my tights on. No, not ballet tights. They're sporty man tights. But I'm smart, not smart. I'm reasonable, and I wear a pair of shorts over them for two reasons. One, so if it gets hot, I'm layered. I can take off my tights and just run the shorts. Run the shorts. And the second reason is no one wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that. Okay? Unless you're on a bike, I guess that's okay, but I'm not. I'm walking and nobody wants to see that. Okay? We're gonna keep going. Let's go. All right, this trail, this hike is an adventure. Huge boulders. And you gotta navigate your way through it. There's no trail. You just gotta get your way up over the waterfall, or dry waterfall, and get up over the top. And I can't film it because I need both hands, both feet, my tail, both knees, everything I've got to get up over the rocks. So I can't film it. It's too hard to go back down to get the camera, so I'm not doing that. Anyway, I got lost over here. I missed a turn because there's no turn. You have to just kind of know which hill you're going over and get yourself there. But I came around the corner. There's these great, beautiful little pools of water. Really nice little puddles of water from the rain. And I mean, if you had to drink it, you could filter it and drink it. Anyway, look at this rock. It's like pointing. It's pointing the way. It's telling me to go that way, left. And that is the right way, as a matter of fact. And it's kind of some funny clouds up there. Hazy clouds, I think we're going up this somehow. Right up this ledge. This hill slope here. Covered with boulders. I just want to give you another view perspective as to where we are. We started down there in that little crack. And we've been coming up this canyon, Grover and I, and it's scaling this wall here, wall of boulders. And there's no trail, you're just trying to go up the rock. But I know some people frown upon this, but when you're scrambling the rocks, you want to find the right way. I've been seeing a couple of these rock cairns to kind of tell you that you're going the right way. There's another one right there. So we're going up this hill here. Hey, listen to this rock. Can you hear that? It's like it's hollow. And that hurts my knuckles. That's weird. This rock is hollow. Grover, this rock is hollow. I've climbed way up high now. You can even see the Salton Sea way off in the distance. I did get lost again, and having a GPS device on a hike like this is important. I mean, I've wandered way off the trail, as you can see here on my phone, and I was able to get back. I'm almost back onto the trail here. It follows the river, It follows the wash here, and goes up yonder. So we're going to continue on up the hill. So I started realizing I was running out of time. So I stopped filming because I had to get out through that canyon. And now this has gotten really pretty. I was boulder scrambling and no trail at all, just trying to figure out what's going on. Now there's a bit of a trail. I passed 3 other hikers about 15 minutes ago. They said I had about another hour to go. So I'm not really sure how many far I could look, but I don't know how many more miles. But anyway, I wanted to just stop and show you the trail because it's so much better right here than it was. And here we go. There is a lot of cactus. You got to look out for the cactus. I try to find a real pretty one. They're like right in the trail. Take a look at this guy right here. You don't want to get that in you. If you get that in you, we're talking pain. Lots of pain. Or falling it or tripping it. They're all over the place, all over the trail. You just got to keep a watchful eye and don't stumble or trip or fall. But it is real pretty, and it's been very, very windy in this area as well. As you can see. As you can see here in this photograph. I see some other guys up ahead. We must be getting close. But yeah, the desert is a sketchy terrain. Okay, I have arrived at the trestle, and I want you to just look up. I just came through that V-notch up there way at the top. It's really far and really steep, and there's a rope you got to go down, and we're going to catch all that on the way back up, but looks like these guys are going to come down if you can see them up there. But that was pretty sketchy coming down that thing. But as we turn around, rotate 180 degrees, there it is. This is the Goat Canyon Trestle, which is a railroad bridge. And I believe, as I said earlier, I think it's the largest railroad trestle, wooden railroad trestle in the United States or something like that. It's huge. It's huge. And you can see way back there, if you can, the tracks continue on along the ridge. And it became too dangerous, and so it's been abandoned and closed down. But if you go to a lot of railroad museums around here in San Diego, I think I know one particular in Balboa Park. In fact, if I have a clip of this, I'm going to show it right now. There is a miniature HO scale, I believe, railroad mock-up of this at Balboa Park, which is super awesome. The whole line, actually, you can see the whole line. It's really cool. I'm going to try to fit that in here if I can. But it's such a beautiful sight. I'm going to sit down and eat a sandwich because I have traveled really far in really difficult terrain. That was not fun. I mean, it's fun, but very adventurous, and it's going to take me a long time to get back. I'm going to be tired, and I'm going to need to get some coffee somewhere. Sandwich time at the trestle. I got my blue, red silicone sandwich bag. It's a PB&J. Grover's here. Grover's here too, checking out the trestle. It's right over there. Grover. All right, we're climbing out, and down there you see the trestle. We just came up through this little opening, and we've got to go up. There's some puddle of water here, but this is probably usually a magnificently cascading waterfall coming over here, but we go out via this rope right here that I got my hands on, and I'm going to climb up this rock face. Are you ready? Let's go. Oh, mama. I haven't breathed this hard in a long time. This is probably good for me. I'm climbing out of the canyon down there by the trestle, going up this really skinny slot, not even a slot canyon. It's boulders, and I came down it, of course, but it was, well, that was easy. But I got to climb all the way up this thing. Here, I'll show you. Here, I'll take you with me for a little bit of the journey, but I keep losing my balance because it's hard to walk on these rocks. So let's flip around. Here we go. We're going up. Here's the footwork. Not much of a trail, really. Oops. See, I missed it. There is a little bit of a path, kinda. Ooh, look at this. Another one of these desert items that you do not want to fall onto. Here's some more. Prickly pears, prickly cactuses. Let's keep going up. We're going up. Up this. If you can hear me breathing, that's real. That's real stuff. I'm not faking it. Because we were down there. Down there, and we've been climbing up. Actually, when you look back, you're like, hey, I climbed up pretty far. That's not bad. I'm making some good time. But that's pretty right there. Isn't that pretty? Sometimes I forget to. In fact, I'm going to turn this off right now and just take a moment. Appreciate that beauty. I'm hiking. It's Tim. Hey, it's Tim, you know. I'm tired. I'm hiking in the desert. We just came up out of the ravine, out of that crevasse with the rope and all that stuff. We just came up. So now we got a little bit of an incline, but quite a ways. The guide said this is 5.3 or 5.8 miles round trip. I've already been 4 miles and I just left the end. So this, according to my GPS, is a lot further. So let's go, come on. We're gonna run out of time. We gotta go to the play with Audrey. Come on, come on. Come on! Check out this beautiful canyon. We already walked through it once, now we're walking through it again, but going the other way. And when we went through the first time, it was so windy on the way in there. It was so windy, it blew my hat right off. I had to hold on to her. The wind was howling right there. But right here, we are about to crest the summit here of this, where we're just gonna be going down, down, down. And the view should be spectacular. Yeah, this is amazing. I can almost see my house from here. Not really. How high are we? Let's look and see what our elevation is. My current elevation is 3,058 feet. So that's pretty good. We're up there. And we started at sea level, so about a 3,000 foot climb, about sea level. Let's go down there. What do you say? Right through there? I say we should. So I just came down this giant hill that I went up. Have you ever like been hiking and you're coming back and you're going down the hill and you're looking at it, you're like, this is steep. I don't remember going up this, and you turn around and you look up at where you just came from and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't remember going up this. You did, but I came down it in like a third of the time that it took me to go up it, which is awesome. But I almost slipped several times, actually did slip several times, and came really close to falling into one of these cholla cactuses, and you don't want to do that. The cholla cactus, I think we might have mentioned it before, is sketchy, painful, dangerous. But I should have filmed coming down that hill, but the only time that works is on the old 60s Batman, 1960s Batman episodes. Remember when they would climb up the side of the building? They just turned the camera over sideways. I could have done that, but you know. Anyway, my battery's getting low on this camera, so we're gonna keep hiking. We're about to come to a point, a V, an intersection where we came up through the Matero Palms, but we're gonna turn a different way, take a different trail that's supposed to be a little easier, a little quicker, so we can experience both trails and have something to say for both trails. So let's go. You ready? I'm ready. Let's go. We're gonna move on. Let's go. Wow, look at these rocks. I gotta tell you, coming down this trail as opposed to the other trail has been awesome. I'm making some good time. The boulder scrambling took forever. But we're going down, let's go. See that little booger schnotter? You see that guy? Stepped right on it. Hurt like a son of, I screamed like a little girl. Screamed like a little girl. Luckily it didn't stick to the bottom of my shoe. I got lucky. Take a look at these lines in the rocks. They're perfectly straight. I don't know how that happens. Or what it's from. Let's get a little closer. You see? See those lines? That's crazy. It's amazing, but crazy. There. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Hummingbird. We're getting close. There's my truck. Way down there. I got no zoom, so I'll try to zoom with the computer. We're getting close. Hallelujah. The truck is right in front of me. It's in sight. We're in this original sand wash. Right over there. Right over there is where I pooped this morning. Remember that? That seems like it was so long ago. In fact, it was 5.5 hours ago. That was how long the hike was, 5.5 hours and about 7.5 miles. So the guidebook said 5 miles, 5.8 or something there and back. But you know, all the back and forth stuff that I do to go get the camera and, you know, filming myself walking by the camera. And so I got lost a whole bunch of times. I wish I actually knew how many times well, I can look at the map. How many times I wandered off the trail and got lost. It's pretty funny. But anyway, that's it for today's hike. It was beautiful. It was amazing. We saw cholla cactus. We saw beautiful, crazy rock formations and the sun, you know, around the rocks, and funny lines in the rocks, all kinds of stuff. It was cool. Although I have a time crunch today, so I really could have spent a lot more time looking at stuff and really enjoying the hike on the trail and stuff. But anyway, it was a great day. It was a great hike. Thanks for coming with me. You're the best. And I'm so glad you made it this far to the video. There's probably nobody watching right now, which is really funny. But I'm still talking. But anyway, there's my truck. Right there in the desert. We got to go and unpack ourselves and get back in the vehicle and make our way across the desert bonsai like. Remember that? We had to come across the desert anyway and get out of here. So how the heck did I get down that crevasse right there to get back to the truck? That wall. I don't know. Well, anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. That video's done. We're done. It's over. Oh God, that was far.